I am back with another video, and this is the start of something great. I am going to be doing a lot of videos over the next couple of months, over the next 4 or 5 months I have planned. A lot of good stuff coming. There's going to be another bold predictions for the following year. There's going to be more, another mock draft I'm going to do. All these different things are coming soon. But today I'm starting a new series. I'm going to be talking about all the teams. So let's get into this. The first team, and I've just picked at random this time. The next ones I'm going to pick at random as well. We're going to talk about the Dallas Mavericks. So looking at the Mavericks this year, I like the things that they did. I like the Harrison Barnes trade. I liked that they traded away DeAndre Jordan and Wes Matthews and gained all of these extra assets, even though they had to give up a bunch of picks to get Porzingis, which that's a risk that they're going to have to take. But, I mean, they gave up a lot of picks. They gave up 2 picks to go get Luka Doncic, and now then they gave up 2 picks or 3 picks, I believe, for Porzingis. So we're going to see what happens. But in the hypothetical possibility that Porzingis and Doncic end up being this crazy, great, insane, great, amazing tandem, you need to build around them. So in order for Dallas to build around them, we're going to break down a few little things here and there. Now, I've heard rumors about who they might be interested in and whatnot, what have you. The one thing I think that I like one rumor I like the most, and that I think could benefit them the most, depending on how much they offer as well, would be Nikola Vucevic. I think Nikola Vucevic coming into Dallas could be something incredible, could be something amazing. It could be something that no one else will see coming. And that's the point. Because bringing him in, I mean, I would offer him at most 20 to 22 million at the very, very most. I mean, they probably can get him for 18 if they try, but try to get the 4-year deal out of him. Have that ability of, getting him long term so that you have Porzingis long term, you'll have Doncic long term, you'll have all these guys long term. Another player to consider, because here's the thing, Dallas is walking in with $52 million in cap space this offseason because of all the money that they've cleared. $52 million. So giving Vucevic a good $18 million, maybe $20 million, makes sense. Because it also gives you that opportunity where you still have to re-sign Porzingis. He's going to probably get about anywhere between 8 and 12, possibly 15 at the most, which I don't think they're going to give him 15. I think they'd rather settle with the lower amount and work him on another contract later. But another player I think needs to be considered by the Dallas Mavericks is Bojan Bogdanovic. He is doing so well this year. He's been playing his heart out. He's got some very good stats this year. I think bringing him in to play at the 3 makes sense. I think keeping him in the corner for most of it, letting him attack the basket at times, doing what you need to do, and moving around certain players makes a lot of sense. It makes perfect sense on on every way possible. Now, this year's draft, Dallas doesn't. They may end up getting their pick. They may not end up getting their pick. It's a touch and go right now. We really won't know until the draft lottery. So with that, if they were to get their pick this year, I think that at if it's 4 or 5 or whatever pick that they get, unless they end up in the top 3, if they end up in the top 3, grab whoever's possible. But I think that the way that their record is, they might end up getting a little bit higher than Atlanta. They might get that fifth overall pick, to where They're covered, I think, 1 through 5, and if they get anywhere between 1 and 5, it's theirs, and if it's anything less, it goes to Atlanta. I think at that point, if you get it as a 1 through 5, the main player you focus on, if it's less than 3 but still in the top 5, I think the one player you focus on is R.J. Barrett. I think R.J. Barrett added to those players, added to Doncic, to Porzingis, to Bojan Bogdanovic, to Nikola Vucevic, is going to be incredible. It could be something incredible to have. But if they don't get the pick, they still have a second round pick. You're not going to get a lot. I mean, you might be able to trade up into the end of the first round to maybe get somebody. Who knows? If they keep their pick in the second round. I have them. I think that one of the players that they need to consider. I mean, my mock draft will come in a few weeks, but one of the players I think that they need to truly consider and would be perfect for them is Simi Shitu. I think he's great, incredible. He's played a couple of different positions. He might be able to play the 3 at times. I would probably prefer him to play the 3, but he plays a better power forward. He also plays a better center. But with the right training, of course, under Rick Carlisle, he can do some amazing, incredible things. And then that leads into other possibilities. There might be some other bench players that they might be interested in getting with the extra money that they might have laying around. They have a lot of players that will be falling off the books, but they also have a lot of players that they'll still be keeping, some of which will fall off the following year. They also will still have Tim Hardaway Jr., which adding Tim Hardaway to this team is a whole nother story. That's a whole nother incredible thing that could possibly end up being something great. We will just have to wait and see. Now, I think that this is going to be something crazy, incredible, great. There are some things about the pickups about that they can do, that they can mess up on, but I think that that's the way to play it safe. Play it safe. Go after Vucevic. If you get the pick, go for R.J. Barrett or Cam Reddish, but R.J. Barrett probably is going to be there. And I think, getting some of those guys makes sense. Makes sense to where it's needed. And with that is my time on this video. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.